Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to Spooky Sleuths. Today we are doing things a little bit differently.
Yeah, so we have a very busy month ahead of us, and we wanted to still bring you guys something paranormal, and we are traveling to Lexington, Kentucky this weekend, so...
Shout out to Lexington Comic-Con for a great time.
So we wanted to bring some spooky history to you. I'm Sammi.
And I'm Nicole.
And we are Spooky Sleuths.
We're going to take you through the haunted history of Lexington, featuring many local haunted locations. It's about a 4-hour drive from us to get to Lexington, and we usually only visit there for conventions.
Yes.
We went to Scarefest last October.
And we went to Lexington Comic and Toy Convention last year.
So we wanted to bring a little bit of spooky into our weekend. We were very pleased to find that there was so many haunted locations in this big city. First on our list is Transylvania University.
Oh, that just sounds spooky.
Yeah, right. It reminds me of Hotel Transylvania. Yeah. This college is not a reference to Count Dracula, even though that's where my head immediately goes.
Right.
But Transylvania is Latin for across the woods.
Okay.
One paranormal claim is that the college is cursed.
All right.
Konstantin Rafinesque was a botany and natural science professor from Turkey.
You said that way better than I would have.
I was just flying by the seat of my pants over here. He taught at the school from 1819 to 1826. Konstantin wasn't the most punctual professor, but he did a lot of scientific work during his tenure. Thousands of plants and hundreds of animals were named by him during these years. Unfortunately, due to being late to class or skipping class completely, after a while he was fired by the university president.
Oh, well, you kind of have to attend class.
Exactly. The university president's name was Horace Hawley. When he was leaving, Konstantin stated, "I took lodgings in town and carried there all my effects, thus leaving the college with curses on it and Hawley."
Oh, that's so whenever I think of a curse, I think of something really magical sounding.
Yeah.
Not something
Like the power of 3 or something crazy.
Speaking of, stay tuned to our Instagram and TikTok for that.
This curse was found to be a 7-year curse, meaning that something terrible would happen every 7 years. In fact, several things happened to validate this curse. Horace Hawley died 1 year after Constance cursed him. Also, the old main campus building burned down, and the university experienced cholera and influenza outbreaks.
Well, that's some bad luck.
Coincidence or curse?
Curse. I choose to believe it.
Yeah. Well, Constance died in 1840 in Philadelphia. His body was exhumed and moved on campus in 1924.
Oh.
He literally has a tomb on the campus.
So you can still visit him.
Maybe we'll get to visit him.
Maybe.
They even honor him today with a cafe called Raffskeller. Their mascot's name is Raff, and the university celebrates Raff Week.
Oh, so they embrace their curse.
Yes, it's a week full of spooky things, so they absolutely play right into it.
That's great. I love that.
I want to go there and attend.
I think we're too old for that life.
Yuck.
Look like college kids.
We don't look like college kids. We are at Transylvania University in Lexington, Kentucky. Other paranormal experiences on the campus are all blamed on the curse. A student who unalived himself is said to still roam the grounds. There's also a haunted dorm on the campus where residents wake up and find a man in gym shorts standing at the end of their bed. Squirrels on the tree. Oh, they're so cute. When they try to interact with him, he just vanishes.
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This is not gym class.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about the curse? Do you think it's legit? Do you think it's all coincidental? Is it just a legend? Let us know in the comments down below what you think and if Constance's curse had a lasting effect.
I think it did.
I want to believe that it did.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
I don't know if I really believe in curses, but...
That's what makes us fun, though.
Yeah. I choose to believe in all the spooky things.
The second place we're going to talk about is the Lexington Cemetery. Of course, cemeteries are expected to have some lost souls wandering around, but this cemetery is one we are able to visit. The most haunted part of the cemetery is the mausoleum. Typical spooky sleuths, we can't find the mausoleum in the cemetery.
What? Follow yellow line to the Lexington Mausoleum. Follow the yellow brick road. God.
We are walking into the Lexington Mausoleum. Investigators have captured disembodied voices, they've heard screaming, and other random noises. The scariest thing for me about this mausoleum is the shadow person.
Oh, why is that, Nicole?
Yeah. I'll link up to Fairfield.
Yeah.
Which is often described as the mysterious shadow that moves around the back of the building. Investigators often get angry in this building, like it overtakes their emotions. Overwhelmingly angry, in fact. Others just feel very uncomfortable.
Okay. I would feel uncomfortable in a mausoleum.
Yeah, no matter what was happening in it.
Yeah.
They also claim smelling foul odors, which you know what that means. They usually dismiss it as rotting vegetation, but it's typically associated with demonic activity.
Right.
Now, we aren't going to get to conduct a full investigation of the cemetery or mausoleum, so we won't be able to confirm that claim or dismiss it. But it's something to think about.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to smell some foul odors when we visit there this weekend.
Maybe. We'll let you know if we do. Hey guys, we are here at the Lexington Mausoleum. Can report we didn't smell any foul odor. This is probably the prettiest cemetery we've ever driven through.
We looked for 45 minutes before we found a sign that said follow the yellow line to the mausoleum.
Naturally, in typical spooky sleuth fashion, we couldn't navigate the cemetery, but it was gorgeous. I'm glad we were able to spend some time and kind of look through everything.
No other cemetery is like this that I've seen.
Me either. And it could be because, I'm from a little town in West Virginia, but this one's really pretty. And there's a lot of people that are well known buried throughout. One thing I'm not a big fan of is there's a lot of above ground graves.
It freaks me out. Those are the first ones coming after you when the zombie apocalypse starts.
But if you get the chance to come pay your respects here, check it out. It's really beautiful. The mausoleums are gorgeous. And on to the next phase. And would you visit this haunted cemetery? It sounds kind of creepy.
It does. I'm excited to at least go during the day so we don't get arrested.
Yes. We would like to avoid that at all costs. Our third haunted location is the Loudon House. The home was built in 1852 as a Gothic-style villa.
My type of house.
It was the home of Francis Key Hunt and William Cassius Goodloe. Francis Key Hunt was a Civil War governor in Kentucky back during the war, and William Cassius Goodloe was a lawyer, politician, and judge.
Oh.
He was actually the Chief Justice of the Washington Supreme Court from 85 to 88.
Oh, so we got some high power people living in this house.
Yeah.
That lived in this house.
And it's one of the largest and best examples of Gothic revival architecture in the entire state.
That's really cool.
There's many different towers built into it, vaults, and diamond-paned windows throughout the home. It's currently owned by the city of Lexington and is home to the Lexington Art League.
Wait, do diamond paned windows, does that mean there are diamonds in the windows?
No, ma'am. It means that they're diamond shape.
Oh.
Like it could be a big window, but it could have cutouts of diamonds, or it could just be in the shape of a diamond.
Oh.
It's not diamond crested. I'm
a walking TikTok.
Sometimes I really hope you do this shit on purpose.
No! 99% of the time, it's not on purpose. Whatever you have to tell yourself.
I know. Let's talk about its haunted history.
All right.
Legend has it that the home is haunted by two women in Victorian-style clothing. One woman haunts the western section of the house. She can be seen in various rooms in that section. The other woman is reported to be in the old dining room, just sitting in a chair.
Just waiting.
And a fun spooky sighting is a black cat who just appears and is gone.
I want to see that.
Me too.
I want the black spooky cat.
There is a haunted bedroom in the home that is reported to be the source of ballroom music, which is so weird considering how often we heard ballroom music at Midway.
Absolutely.
And it can be heard throughout the house. Investigators report disembodied voices in this room as well. While no one can identify the women who haunt the home, investigators think one of them is Julia Hunt, the wife of Francis Key.
Okay.
She apparently did not want to leave the home, but she was forced to move in with her daughter. Investigators also believe that the woman in the dining room is a former servant just waiting for mealtimes.
Oh, because it's Kentucky during the Civil War.
Right, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to the Loudon House? Let us know down below if you have. The final location we wanted to talk about is the Campbell House Inn. This hotel was built...
Do they have Campbell's soup?
2 in 1 episode, Sammi. Oh no, that's a pun, not a mistake.
Yeah.
You gotta have one of each. This hotel was built in 1951 and is currently still open as a boutique hotel. It features equestrian-themed rooms, a tavern, meeting and event space, and the finest Southern hospitality you'll find.
Sign me up.
Bless your heart.
Do they say it ironically in Kentucky, or is it like how like in Georgia, if they say bless your heart, that's an insult?
They don't mean it generally. Most hotels have had people die in them. I mean, it's just part of the business, I guess.
I worked in a hotel and we had at least 2 deaths in the year that I worked in one.
It's not uncommon for you to be sleeping in the same bed that someone has passed in, which makes me now not want to go to Lexington this weekend.
That's all we're going to think about in our hotel room is how many people have died on our bed.
It's not as common for those deaths to be caused by murder.
It is not.
In the late 1960s, 2 women were supposedly murdered in this hotel. The first woman was stabbed in the main stairwell. In fact, there are still to this day bloodstains on the stairs.
They just ain't going to change the carpet?
I guess not. The second woman was murdered with a pew-pew weapon in their hotel room. It's unknown which room she was murdered in, but travelers hear female screams in several rooms and the lobby.
Okay.
So it sounds like it's kind of active everywhere.
Yeah.
And some other paranormal activity includes doors opening and closing by themselves. This happens throughout the hotel. Every location we talk about has doors that open and close.
Right.
And we've never seen that. I mean, we think it happened at Midway.
Right, but we didn't catch it opening.
Exactly. We didn't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it happened, but
we just didn't see it with our own eyes or with our camera, so it didn't happen.
Exactly. Other visitors see apparitions throughout the building, only for them to disappear in front of their eyes. All the activity in this hotel is thought to be caused by the 2 murdered women.
If I'm murdered, I'm going to be coming back and haunting people. Actually, when I die in general, I'm coming back to haunt people.
I was like, when you get murdered?
Yeah.
Somebody take a hit out that you're aware of?
I don't know. Dave's been a little sus lately.
I'll never tell, so. Tell us, which of these locations in Lexington would you like to go to? Which one's your favorite? Or have you been to any?
Yeah, let us know your experiences. And if there are any particular ones that you want us to look into maybe doing an overnight on,
let us know.
Let us know.
We're always down for a good ghost hunt, but this month there's no room.
No.
We are spread so thin.
But we will get some footage to show you guys in the YouTube video while we're in Kentucky, and we'll update our TikTok and Instagram. So,
yeah. But speaking of footage, make sure you guys stick around to the end of this YouTube video because we are going to throw in some clips and stuff from Lexington Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be a great time.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I get to meet Chili and Bandit from Bluey.
And I'm meeting the Charmed cast.
I mean, my daughter is meeting Chili and Bandit.
It's for your daughter who is 1 and will not remember.
It's not for me at all.
Anyway, guys, make sure to check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube if you're not already watching there at Spooky Sleuths Pod.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel. We upload every week, and we're getting ready to increase those uploads.
Yeah.
Make sure to comment down below where you'd like to see us talk about next, or if you've been to any of these places in Lexington. If you made it this far, leave us a horse emoji.
And make sure to smash that like button.
And on that note,
stay spooky, friends.
I want